Hello everybody. Welcome to this program. My name is Felix, and today I am taking you through how you can choose to come and study in France. First and foremost, I should tell you that it's really very complicated to come and study in France, especially when you're coming from an Anglophone country. There are many things that you have to put into consideration before coming. You have to be knowing whether you're able to speak the language, whether you want to join a public or private institution, whether you have the financial means, and also the timing when to apply. So that's what I will be telling you throughout this video. Please do not forget to subscribe and leave a comment and share with friends as well. This is Bwikizo Felix. So, as I've said, it is very difficult for people from Anglophone countries to come and join a French university. First of all, because they don't know French. So one thing you have to know is in many universities, lessons are taught in French and partly in English. So you'll find out that for humanities, most of the languages are taught in French. Then for science, you might have some in English, but not many as such. So in any way, you must be knowing English, rather French. So the other thing you have to put into consideration, if you're coming for a master's, you must be having DALF C1 level. That is a level that is needed for masters, meaning for French. So for you to pass this one, you can always go at Alliance Française de Kampala, where you can follow up on lessons and do that DALF C1. Otherwise, you can contact me. I can give you some training for a fee. Those who want to join those that want to join degree or want to do in licence, they must be having B2 level. And also the B2 level, you can do it from Alliance Française de Kampala, and and you pass it. Or if you want to pass it very well, I can train you at a good fee. So then another thing, the private university. Do you want to join a private? Do you want to join a public? So it all depends. In most cases, private institutions are more expensive than the public ones. The public ones are less expensive, but then it is easier to get admitted in a private institution because, of course, they are in addition to wanting to make you study, they want money also. But for public one, it's really complicated. But with the new signing, there is a law that was put in place, I think, by the government. For people from outside the European Union, you pay more money. So you have to look into that also. I think it's around like 4,000 euros. Then the other thing is, do you have the financial means? Do you have the financial means to come and study in France? That's one thing that you really have to ask yourself. If you're coming from, especially like from Uganda, if you don't have enough means, how are you going to finance your studies? Is it your parents who are going to finance it? Is it you? Are you going to get a loan? Or do you have anybody in France who will help you out? Those are some of the things that you have to ponder on before thinking about it. Or do you think you're going to have a scholarship? Because scholarships also are very, very rare. So in one of my videos, I'll be taking you through how you can apply for a scholarship, which I think is not easy, and even there are very few. So in most cases, it would be good for you to be having your own money. So also concerning financial means, the visa process. The visa process also is not easy. So do you have enough money to go through all this, the visa process? Do you have the 700 euros that are needed for each month for upkeep? You know, all those things you have to ask yourself. So I'll be doing also a video on the visa process if you're coming to study in France. The other thing is timing. You have to put into consideration that applications for bachelors normally start maybe in December or January up to maybe February. I'm not so sure, but around that time. So when you're applying, you have to make sure that you already have the information by December. All the things that are needed, you must be having them by December, right? For those who are doing masters, it depends whether you're going to do a concours or it is just like, any other masters. So if it's any other masters, mostly it depends on the university also, but the applications start in March to around June. So you have to look for the university that you're really interested in and know where exactly you want to go to. The other advice I can give also is joining Parisian universities. It's very complicated because already they have many people, and the other thing, the cost of living in Paris is very expensive. So for people like us who are coming from, I should say, Ghana, and we don't have enough means, it is better to go to another university, especially if you don't have a scholarship, to go to another university like in another town. There you can be able to, to hassle out things. The other advice also I'm trying to give you today is that for you to be able be enrolled in a French university, try to go to France and study for 1 year a French course, just a French language course. It is possible. There are universities there that offer this at a fee, of course. For 1 year, you just study French. Then, like the next year, you see whether you can join your master's or join your license or degree. So you have to put all that in consideration. The requirements for that French course 1 year is not a lot. They might ask you for B1 level of French, and of course the money maybe, like, it depends, from 1,000 euros to around 4,000 euros. Then CV, your letter of motivation, your birth certificate, so a lot of things. Yeah, so hope this video was very good for you, and I've told you, before choosing a university, first remember whether you have the level of French. And in masters, they only want those with C1. For a degree, those with B2. You have to consider whether it's a public or private university, and do you have the financial means, and also you have been on the timing. Hope this video was very important and you learned a lot from it. Hoping to hear from you soon, but for now, please subscribe, share, comment, and see you soon. Bye.